Hello and welcome to my second card I'm making in my Bloom Boutique Mega Class. So this is the second card in this series. And if you're following along and you didn't order my class yet, it is available to go. And there's a link in the description where you can sign up and I can send you a kit to make these cards. So check that out if you want to. So with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started on card number 2. So this is card number 2, and I was inspired to make this card by Erica Serwin. She did a card similar, at least the fold. It's a fun fold that opens up like this, and also it opens up like this. So let's get started on making this card. So you will need half a sheet of Barely Blush. It is 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. And then we have a layer of crisp cantaloupe that is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have my DSP layer to go on here, which is 5 1/16 by 3 13/16, as I explained in the last video. And if you know how I do cards, instead of doing the 3 3/4 by 5, I just go over one little tick mark because 1/8 of an inch to me is too small, and 1/4 just looks a little big when you're getting into 3 layers. So I do that to give it just a smidge more. So that's that. And then for the upper card, this is 8 inches by 3, and I scored it in half at 4. And then I have a piece of white that will go on the inside, and it is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. That I did on the 1/4 inch just for the inside. So, and then for these pieces, we're going to use, of course, for this, we're still using the Scallop Blooms Suite. I'll use the greetings out of the stamp set and the dies out of here. So we're using this third from the largest solid bloom, and we're going to cut that out of gold. And then the next one down is the stitched one, and we'll cut that out of crisp cantaloupe. And then the next smallest one, which is solid, we'll cut that out of white. I don't have a piece of white here, but you just need a scrap piece of white to cut that out, and we'll be finished. And so, like normal, I've already cut these out to save time, but if you need to go cut them out, you are more than welcome to do that. I already have my pieces here, so I'm going to start gluing my pieces together here. Let's see. This will be for the inside piece over here. Oh no, we need to stamp that first. Oh, silly Heather. Let's cut this. Glue the layers down. Whoops. See, that's what happens when you have glue. It's very wiggly for a minute, but then you get it down. And see where I'm crooked. We're done. And then we'll put our DSP in. Right here. So the next part will be to put this together, but we need to stamp our pieces first. So let's do that. I'm using the Peaceful Pine ink pad. This is our new ink pads that we have, and they're magnetic, which is nice. They just come apart, so much easier to open, and I'm so thrilled that we have them. And right now you can get them in all the new in colors. Next year, I have heard, though, that you can get them, we'll be able to get them in all the colors. So I'm going to stamp the thank you on our scallop circle. And then got the greeting that says, thank you for being there for me. Don't we always have a person like that in our life? That they're there for us when we need them? And I'm going to put that on this piece. I'll put this away. And then I'm going to fold this one. Yes, that's right. And we will put this on the inside. And then I'm going to glue this and put it on the front. And you're going to line it up with your crisp cantaloupe piece that is 4 inches wide. Get straight. Okay. And then we're going to take our gold piece. I'm just going to put some glue right here in the middle so I know I don't get it on the edges. I'm just going to kind of put that down in the middle. And then I am using glue on this one. I'm going to put our crisp cantaloupe scallop in. And then our front label, we're going to put dimensionals and give it a little pop. And we'll put our thank you right in the center. Now, we also have a ribbon around the top up here. So I'm going to use some of our crisp cantaloupe ribbon. And we need a little extra piece. I'll show you why here in a second. That's about all we need. We're going to tie a knot. If my fingers will cooperate with me. We're going to lay this other piece on top of the knot. And then come over and then pull your knot straight. And that's how you kind of make a little double, kind of a fluffy type bow without making a bow. So there you go. There's a bow on the top. And then we're going to take some of our butterflies. And I think there's a little bit of blue in here. So we're going to pull some of that blue out and put some little blue butterflies on. And then there's also a white piece that you can put on the inside to write a little extra message if you need to. So there's card number 2. Sorry, there's such a glare with that shimmery gold cardstock. But I hope you like this card. And again, if you're watching this and it's not too late and it's still June of 2026, you will be able to get a package. Just follow the link that's in the description. So thank you for watching, and I hope you make this card and have fun. Thank you. Have a good day.